Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Shadowberry here, and I just wanted to make a video just reminiscing about zombies, because I was going to... or actually, I should say, I was thinking of what I wanted to do for videos, and I came up with a bunch of ideas for stuff that I want to do in the future, but it would actually take, like, a bit of time, and gathering footage and editing and everything. It wouldn't be feasible for me to do it in one night, but it got me thinking about how I've been playing zombies for 14 years. I don't know when the anniversary of World at War is again. I know it's coming up at some point in the next few months, but I was one of the people that was there. Like, granted, I was a kid at the time, but I still remember my friends coming up to me, little me being there, and my friends came up and mentioned that there was a zombies mode found on World at War, and I went over to one of their houses and I played Nocturne Toten for the first time. It's one of those memories that I still vividly remember, because I remember how I died in that match. On wave 4, I fired a Panzerschreck too close to myself and I blew myself up because I was spamming the box because I was trying to get a good gun, because I grabbed the Kar 98 and I started panicking when it wasn't one-shotting to the head anymore. Oh my god. But like, it's just been crazy, because, like, I hear a lot of the complaints from Zombies players now, especially the people that got in, like, Black Ops 2 and forward, about the Easter egg situation in Cold War and stuff, and all this other stuff, how the identity of zombies is round-based and all this other stuff, and to me it's just sort of been... Zombies has just sort of been zombies. I was there before the Easter eggs were even a thing. I was there when the fact that zombies mode existed, like, in and of itself, it was an Easter egg. And it just blows my mind that, like, it really didn't even, like, cross my mind that I'd been playing zombies for that long until, like, until I started thinking about stuff to do for this video. And, apologies, my throat's, like, feeling really... For some reason, anytime I go to record a video, my throat's always kind of weird, but... The Easter eggs back when I, like, started playing were stuff like flush the toilet 3 times on Verrucht to play the secret song and stuff like that. And now we're at the point where we're killing gods. It's become like a JRPG. So, like, if you were to describe, like, the type of stuff that goes on like, a zombies Easter egg, people would be like, are you sure you're not just talking about, like, Final Fantasy? Oh, my lord. Like, I remember when, like, Moon was gonna come out, and that was, like, the most revolutionary thing that, like, the community had ever seen. It was, like, so mind-bogglingly crazy. Like, we're going to the moon next? Oh my god! And then we got the announcement for Black Ops 2, and it was, like, even crazier, because we were like, wait, there's still people on Earth? Maybe I'll do, like, a more, like, formal retrospective about this at some point in the future, but I just wanted to just talk my feelings about this, because, like, it's just crazy. It made me feel old, honestly. Looking back at how much stuff there's been for zombies and how long it's been going, it just made me feel old. I remember when we got, like, Exo Zombies, and that was the first not Treyarch zombies that ever released. I remember when, even though I don't even think it necessarily was supposed to be, I remember people trying to draw the comparison between Extinction and zombies, and trying to say that, like, Extinction was Infinity Ward's take on zombies, which... I don't really think it was. Like, at the time, I think I was probably one of those kids that was saying that, but, like, nowadays, it's just very much seems like Infinity Ward wanted to try something on their own with their own sort of PvE mode, and it wasn't supposed to try and be zombies at all. And then, eventually, later down the line, when Infinity Ward made a zombies game, they put the cryptids in it in the final DLC and kind of ruined that entire storyline. But that's a whole other thing. Oh. I also... like, seen a lot of the community sort of, like, dogpile some of the older games. And I know this sort of just gets chalked up to the COD cycle a lot of the time, but there have been a lot of instances I've seen, Infinite Warfare in particular, where in season people despised it and thought it was like the worst thing ever, but then now coming back, people are liking Infinite Warfare. I'm like, nothing changed about it. I don't know if just like the current state of zombies changed your opinion on it or what, but it's still the same Infinite Warfare it was back then. And there's the whole thing with like Zombies Chronicles as well. And I was going to say Zombies Chronicles 2, but I didn't want to get confused with the people theorizing Zombies Chronicles 2, which on a whole other thing I actually stumbled across. This is completely derailing from the concept of the video for a second, but I stumbled across some people talking about how there was originally supposed to be a Zombies Chronicles for Black Ops 2, and after seeing that, and I saw, like, I think it was a screenshot of, like, from one of the like dev's computers, Doris in the Black Ops 2 map editor, like almost done and ready to go. And it just makes me think now that like anytime that we hear anything about a Zombies Chronicles 2, it's just sort of Treyarch wants every Call of Duty that they make to have all of the zombies maps that they've made, because World at War had the only 4. Then Black Ops 1 had the World at War maps added on at the end. Black Ops 2 was originally supposed to have essentially its own version of Chronicles. Then Black Ops 3 came along and had Chronicles. Then there was the rumors of Chronicles 2 for Black Ops 4. I think it's just that Treyarch has, like, their... I think it's just that Treyarch wants every single game that they have to have all their zombies maps, so it just isn't feasible anymore. There's way too many. But... And then there's the whole release of Black Ops 4 that just got... leading off of that, talking about Chronicles, leading into Black Ops 4 now reminiscing. Like, I remember all the crashing errors on... I personally played on Xbox at the time. There was a bunch on there. It didn't feel like they were as bad as PlayStation's, because I at the very least could, like, play some matches to average rounds without crashing. And, like, you couldn't do classified high rounds or anything like that to get that Easter egg on there, but it felt a little bit more stable on the Xbox side than it did on PlayStation, it felt like. Then that was... Black Ops 4 was really, like, a turning point for me as well. I've gone back and I've, like, started enjoying Black Ops 4 now, but at the time, I did not like it, and I can very much say that. Black Ops 4 might have been one of, like, my least played. I think I even played World War II more than Black Ops 4. I think I actually went back and started playing World War II again partway through the life cycle of BO4 even. And it wasn't even because, like, the Chaos maps were bad or anything. It was that the maps started getting to a point that they were too convoluted for me to care to play them. Because one of the things that I valued a lot in a zombies map was where you could turn on the power and pack a punch and get all your perks without having to read a guide or go through a lengthy, like, 30-minute setup process. And I started getting a little bit concerned about that going into Black Ops 3. I was going to say Black Ops 4. It even started happening in Black Ops 3, because on release, Shadows of Evil, like, it exhausted me to try and play that map. Most of my time when Black Ops 3 came out, I'd spent playing on the Giant just because I didn't enjoy Shadows of Evil at all, because Shadows didn't have an easy setup. And it's sort of a relief to me now that Treyarch has gone back to, or that they've sort of gone back to that design philosophy of making power and pap easy, and then your Easter eggs and stuff, or your convoluted stuff, which I appreciate. The fact that it's really straightforward to get the essentials to just play a match and enjoy it are just there and easy. And I don't know if I'm rambling back around to this now, but Black Ops 4 very much struggled with that. I've been going back and I've been grinding Dark Matter on it just because it's something to do while I wait for the next Zombies game, but a lot of my camo grinding has been done on Blood of the Dead, and on one hand, like, that map's like enjoyable casual, but getting, like, set up on it every time and having to do the, like, rush down the catwalk and then run around for, like, not exaggerating, 20 minutes on round 1 to turn on both the power switches, kill the wardens that show up, build the riot shield, get your soul charge and everything so that Pack-a-Punch can get set up. It's a lot, and it... sometimes I feel, like, worn out after playing a match of Blood of the Dead, and that's just playing a casual match of Blood of the Dead. Like, when I went and did, like, some of the Easter eggs with some of my friends, a lot of it was just going over my head, and I was getting, like, frustrated just because it was too convoluted to do anything. I know for a long time, I didn't know how to get to Pack-a-Punch on Dead of the Night. I didn't know where any of the paintings were. Like, I could figure out the clock, I figured out the perk machine, I could not figure out the paintings. Because there's so many paintings that are just, like, hidden away in a little corner that you wouldn't expect to look for. And so even when I would walk around the map, literally pressing my face against every wall, I couldn't find the third tuning fork. And so there was a while, I just clapped under my desk, I don't know how that sounded, but there was a while there that I just refused to play Dead of the Night because I was like, I don't want to have to deal with learning all these painting locations for something as basic as turning on Pack-a-Punch. When in the past we've had Pack-a-Punch be as simple as press some buttons around the map on Voyage of Despair, or, like, just link the teleporters on Reese. Or hell, even as simple as 9, where it's literally just kill the champions, and there you go. Put their heads down on the pedestal, and you got Pack-a-Punch on 9. That's probably the easiest Pack-a-Punch setup that there is on Black Ops 4. Except for maybe... I guess Tagged or Toten doesn't have a Pack-a-Punch setup at all, because as soon as you turn on the power, the lighthouse powers on, and you can start Pack-a-Punching. Fun fact about Tagged or Toten, though, I didn't know how to get to Golden Pack-a-Punch for a long time. I didn't know about lining up the zipline cable. I couldn't even get my, what's it, Tonic? Is that your 4th perk? I couldn't get my Tonic perk most of the time, because I didn't know how to get up to the secret labs in the mountains. Just in general, I sort of just really missed the casual days back of, like, Black Ops 1 and World at War, where it was to turn on power, you flip one switch, and then to turn on Pack-a-Punch, you either do the fast travel things, or you, like, just stand in a spot and then Pack-a-Punch turns on, like Shangri-La or Moon. It's just been crazy, though. I don't want to ramble on, like, too long with this, so I'm probably going to stop myself here before I go on a full retrospective of the entirety of Call of Duty Zombies. But if you stuck around to hear a crazy freaking World at War veteran ramble about the history of zombies and reminisce, like, comment, and subscribe. I don't know if my Friday upload's going to be zombies again, because Monday night here, the night that this video is getting uploaded, the Five Nights at Freddy's DLC is supposed to come out, apparently, so I'm probably going to be playing that a lot. I honestly might even make my Friday upload something about the new Five Nights at Freddy's, so if you want to sit down and tolerate that, then go ahead. If not, then my next Monday upload would probably be back to normal zombies, so... anyways, I hope you guys all had a good day. Again, like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you want, and I will see you guys all in my next upload. Peace.